Lack of diversity in tech is a huge issue, and the numbers are alarming. Recent data from the National Science Foundation showing that women account for about a third of the STEM workforce. Black women account for just 2% of the workers within that industry. So let's discuss how we got here, what needs to be done to address this issue. For that, we want to bring in Sofia Mohammed, Executive Director at Black Girls Code. Sofia, it's great to have you here. So these numbers are very frustrating to look at. We've talked about the lack of diversity specifically when it comes to STEM jobs. How did we get here? And what is the first thing we need to keep in mind when we talk about making some progress on this issue?
Yes. Well, thank you for having me. And essentially, we need to change the narrative and begin putting Black girls and women of color first in technology. We need to really be intentional about our hiring practices, intentional about our education, our mentorship, and opportunities that we're giving and we're providing to women of color and Black women in the tech industry.
Where is the root of the problem? Does it come in recruiting? Does it come in hiring? Where's the biggest source of the problem here?
I think there are many sources of the issues. And at Black Girls Code, one of the root issues that we're attacking is providing education to Black girls around computer programming and technology. We believe that by introducing them skills in those areas, we're going to be providing pathways for them to embrace the current tech marketplace as builders and as creators, and ultimately be able to create stronger economies and more equitable society because Black women and Black girls will be represented in the tech marketplace.
So, Sofia, you have an inside look at this. Some companies, some more than others, are doing their part to address this issue. For those that you do work with, the ones that have been successful in closing their gap in their workforce, what have they done that's worked?
I think it's a variety of different things. One of them is hiring practices, making sure that there's internships and externships that they're making available for Black women and Black girls. Another is to really look at their practices inside the companies to see, hey, is the work environment conducive for a diverse group of people? Okay, we're bringing more Black women into the workplace, but are they staying? Are they feeling valued? Are they feeling seen? Because it's one thing to recruit Black employees, but it's another to actually retain them.
Most of the well-known tech leaders, goes without saying, are white men. How important is it to have and to hold up role models in the industry? And are there some you can point to?
Absolutely. It is so important for the tech industry and any workplace to ensure that there's representation in their leadership and in their workforce. And one of the things that we are doing at Black Girls Code is changing the narrative of what it means to be a coder, what it looks like to be a coder. We have a new initiative called Code Along that we're partnering with Goldie Blocks on. And it is a free asynchronous coding program and tutorial that puts Black girls in the center as the instructors. So if you actually Google or search computer program tutorial, it's likely that you will see middle-aged white men doing the tutorial. But with Code Along, you will see Black girls as the instructors. And we want to make sure that we are representing the Black geniuses in technology by putting them in the front.
Which is so important in order to get more Black girls into this line of work. Sofia, I've got to ask you with the layoffs. We covered this topic a number of times when it comes to tech companies announcing layoffs here. Does that then delay closing the gap, which we've been focused on with so many times? Some of the last ones in are the first ones out at those companies.
Right. I would say, companies have a variety of different reasons why layoffs are happening or they're doing layoffs. At Black Girls Code, we want to make sure that regardless of anywhere that Black girls enter into the tech marketplace, that they're equipped and they're confident and they are seeing themselves as equal contributors to the movement and to the mission. So I can't speak about all companies, but we want to make sure that Black girls actually get into the door of those companies.
All right. Very, very important stuff. Sofia Mohammed, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.